Oh shit! I've done it again. How good's that? How good is that? Uh, Once again, I decided that I was going to do more than one thing at once, and none of them really turned up. So that's cool, isn't it? Uh, so I am still in the middle of trying to set things in motion. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to do the thing where the screen goes on the screen that I'm looking at. Let's have a look, shall we? There we go. I assume it's coming up on the screen. Fucking thing. Brilliant. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Gets. Oh, brilliant. Hello, mountains. How are you? Yeah, that's. I very rarely actually bother with putting the camera on, as I am highly lazy. Highly lazy. Maybe highly sassy. I don't like using the word all the time, and I found myself doing that or repeating words a lot, which is really aggravating. So while I think about it, I'm going to talk a little bit, as I said, of this particular film. It is really cool to see it. Oh, I will be chucking the link to the StreamYards in the chat in a minute or two if anyone wants to have a word with me, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. In the middle of testing audios, I don't know if this audio. I think this was the one that everyone said was basically the best last week. Whether it is or not, I don't know. But it'll have to do. It'll have to do. So first things first. I'm going to copy that link. So everyone, it's sort of not true. A lot of people are talking about this particular film. Most people are just slagging it off regardless, which is fine. It's kind of everyone's stock in trade. Well, I think it's people stock in trade anyway, which I know makes me sound really, really nasty, but it is true. Loud and clear, is it? Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. The sound of my voice is coming through fine, so that's very good. So with this film, while I still think about it, because I'm easily sidetracked, as everybody knows, I'm going to completely reserve judgment until I've actually watched it. So a couple of years ago, when the third season hit the Disney Plus subscription service, everyone was saying, "Oh, it's woke, it's rubbish, don't bother." Now, the Book of Boba Fett was really, really poor. There's no getting around that. It was very, very poor, to the point where I would even question whether you can consider it a TV show. It was just dross. But I'd got rid of my Disney, so I didn't actually know. Is it potatoes? Is it potatoes by chance? Mountains. That's really cool. I'm glad that you've still got that. Your family like really high on your pedestal. I love that. Love reading that. So where was I? Yeah, I'd already given up. Yeah, this is a common consensus. Right? I'd actually got rid of my Disney Plus by then anyway. So I never actually got round to it because I only watched a couple, like one episode, I think it was, of the Book of Boba Fett, and my friend who owns Green Hill Design, he watched a couple more than me and was like, "This is absolute dross." So, what was the point? What was the point in actually watching this show? Well, about a week or so ago, it's longer than a week ago, but about a week or so ago, I'd got a little while ago. I got the Disney subscription back for various reasons, which I'm not going to go into, because no one else's fucking business but mine. But I did, and I about a week or so ago decided, oh, how did that actually end? As I'd forgotten that people had said, oh, that it's really shit and this, that, and the other. And I watched it and I finished it a couple of nights ago, and it was fine. Yeah, you heard me. It was fine. There was actually, I don't have a massive issue with the majority of the show being about Bo-Katan trying to reclaim Mandalore. I don't see an issue with that at all. It's a space fantasy. There were a few things that I was a bit like, oh, this is boring as fuck, because there was entire episodes that I don't really know what they would do with as such. Maybe it's because a lot of time had passed. Maybe I was just like now expecting something to happen, which is kind of what I want in a film. I just want a bunch of shit to happen, some stuff to blow up, some good guys, some bad guys, and like just a good time. Is that so much to ask for? Well, that's going to be the big question, isn't it? That is going to be the number one question. And I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment until I go and see it. If I go and see it in the cinema, I will do some sort of update here. If anyone wanted to, if anyone wants to join the links in the thing now. So if I was going to review it, I will actually wait until I've actually seen it. That's basically what I'm trying to say here today. So that was the main. Let's stop sharing that. Now, the other thing that I wanted to cover, I'm wondering if I need to. This is good, isn't it? I've always been good with this kind of tech. For fuck's sake. So the other thing that I really wanted to cover, even on a very sort of quick basis. Yeah, okay, so if I can enter here. So I'll do it this way. So the other thing I wanted to cover on a very quick basis, as I've said about 6 times, was the UFO files or UAP files, whatever you want to call them, have been re-released. And I am going to have a look at them. Should we have a look at them? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I think that'd be quite cool. Oh, look, there's 2 of me. Shit up. Right. How do I make that one fuck off? Right. There we go. So did I keep the link open on my phone? But I didn't. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I did. Good. Sick. All right. How do I... Oh, for fuck's sake. How do I do this now? I know, right? Sometimes I have to use 2 computers, and sometimes I have to do... What the fucking hell? Hello, LDG. How are you? How do I make this work? Oh shit, the bed. Banners, brand. This feels like the sort of thing that realistically I could have done beforehand. Destinations in tile. What the fuck's that? No. Oh, good. Isn't that great? Well, I'm gonna do it again. This is absolutely incredible. Tintagel clone. Fuck. Let's see. How's that working? This absolutely shouldn't be working at all. Dear me. Right. So maybe that'll fuck off. Right. That's good. Oh my god! Right, so this isn't going to work. Right, so if I can, no, there's no echo. It's worse than that. There we go. It's worse than that. It's actually my phone. What was I trying to do? It doesn't matter. Everything I try to do on these things does. So, what was that? UFO more. What the hell was the website called again? Department of War. That's it. There we go. Just simple things. Right? Apparently, StreamYard has gotten a lot harder to use in the year or so since I've not actually done any live streaming. It's pretty cool, though. Right, so second tranche, so it must be this. So if I click on this, fucking out, share screen. I really have to figure this out at some point. It requires putting in time for things that I don't actually have the time to put the time into. It's fun, isn't it? What a series of words that was. All right, I have absolutely zero idea whether this is actually sharing on a screen now. Do you know what? Maybe I should look and cause that echo that I was causing earlier. I kind of enjoyed it anyway. Fuck's sake. Well, at least if anyone's watching this, you get the pleasure, shall we say, of listening to me swearing. So that's quite good. Oh, it looks like it's working. Cool. And let's just see if this is working as well. Let's have a look. Let's try the audio. Oh yeah. Nice. Right. The file screen is visible. Shit. Hot. Right. That's what we want to hear. So what we're looking at here, we are looking at the second release of, I prefer the term UFO, but I know all these things. All right, what's that? Zoom in on that. Right. Documentation of Special Weapons Forces post-World War II. That sounds cool. Human intelligence gathering activities of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. Yeah, a lot of people just think it was the USSR. The R was Russia, but it really wasn't. Report characterized content sure. Not finding values as intelligence. Wow, okay. So the question has always been with a lot of this, by the way, that I feel to be the case, and a lot of people probably should think is the case too, is that while this is all being written up as UAPs, whether you however you look at the term UAP, UFO, whatever, it's just unidentified. So in all honesty, most likely a lot of these things are just going to be things that are drones, or maybe not necessarily back then, but maybe technology moves at a rapid pace outside of prying eyes, so maybe it is. It just doesn't always straight away mean alien by any stretch of the imagination. Well, that looks like a great document. Look at that. There's fuck all on it. Great. We're going to release the UFO files that the people have been after for a long time. Oh, yeah? And we're going to release them. Fucking blanked out. Ha ha! Yeah, that's exactly what that looks like. To be honest, I was expecting them all to just be completely covered with black ink. Like these bits here that are obviously details that we don't need to know, maybe to do with planes or whatever, and who's on shift. But I just kind of assumed they would all be like it and just absolutely covered in black ink. Worse than this, And everyone would be like, "Oh yeah, it's great. The files basically are full of black ink." I would have enjoyed that personally, but there you go. Yeah. As much as I like to know what the truth is, I still think it's quite funny. Image likely derived from an infrared sensor on board a US military platform operating within the United States Central Command Area of Responsibility in 2021. A user uploaded this video to a classified network in June of 2024. Has anyone heard that conspiracy theory that we're not actually living in like 2026? It's actually like 1726. Has anyone heard that one? I was reading about that the other day, and it was probably one of the strangest and potentially silliest things I've ever heard, but you never know. It was likely derived from an infrared sensor aboard a US military platform. What is a US military platform? Is it a boat? I know you're not supposed to call ships boats, but you know, I do. Is anyone else finding this really weird that like May 22nd, year of our Lord in 2026, when The Mandalorian is released, some very unusual things are going on in England, which I won't talk about at all because they don't interest me. This is being released. The Department of War is in lockstep with President Trump to bring unprecedented transparency regarding our government's understanding of unidentified anomalous phenomena. Unidentified anomalous phenomena. They changed it again. I thought it was unidentified aerial phenomena. Interesting. These files hidden behind classifications have long fueled justified speculation, and it's time the American people, pretend I'm American, see it for themselves. This release of declassified documents demonstrates the Trump administration's earnest commitment to unprecedented transparency. U.S. War Secretary Pete Hegseth. Interesting. So what do you guys think of this? You know, what do you guys think of this? I'm still kind of on the fence about a lot of it. The sort of stone cold reality of it could be literally one of numerous things. I mean, when you scroll down, there are literally tons and tons and tons. Just because it's so many. Is that the reason? Is it? I pressed the wrong button here. So because there's what the fucking hell? Oh no way! I can't see shit now. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. It's gone back to colours. I understand. I'm not colourblind, but I can't really make out just a black screen. So, right, it's changed because there's many underwater crafts. Okay, fair enough. But do they not become airborne at some point and therefore visible? Or are they just staying underwater where no one can see them? Therefore, are they phenomena or not? You know, is it like a tree that falls in the woods? If no one's there, did it actually fall or make a sound? 12 medical debriefing tapes, enhanced Panax imagery. I mean, there's loads of these, and I'm fairly certain over the coming weeks, days, there'll be one of those supercuts where I think it was the Daily Mail in the UK did a supercut where it put all of the videos that were available for everyone to look at into one long video, which I think the last one was about half an hour long. So yeah, maybe that's what they'll do again. Fingers crossed, because it made my life a lot easier last time. Not just that I'm lazy; it's also that I can't be bothered. So before anyone starts getting a bit of a downer or too much of an upper, I genuinely think that it is incredibly naive, mathematically naive, to believe that this is all there is in the universe, just this one planet. The universe. It's such a vast expanse that to turn around and say, "Oh, there's nothing else, just this Earth and just this life, all the different life forms in it," it's bollocks, you know. But you never know. Hello, Yeti. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. A little sick, so I wasn't sure if I should come on.
Well, hopefully I can't catch it from there. Oh no, he's gone. Or maybe I have. This is try again. Hang on, let's have a look.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, hopefully you're not contagious from this distance.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so how many of the old files you had to look into? Don't cover the other thing that we chatted about, just the files for now.
Yeah, I was going to try to bring up some of the videos because there are a ton of videos.
There is.
But yeah, as for the underwater thing, yeah, they're seen going from because they've got radar of it underwater. They've video from drones seeing them underwater. They release some where they're underwater.
Right.
And then sometimes they go from underwater to air without changing their speed, which is just crazy.
Oh, so trans medium.
Yeah.
Right. That's. I mean, I've heard lots and lots of people suggesting such a thing, but I've never actually seen a video of it. That's really interesting. Hi PJ. How are you? Yeah, this is a fun topic for sure. Just quickly, also while we're here, I want to go back on this one. So, what do you think of this, Yeti? So, Mountains of Elysium says, I believe that UAPs are a combination of demonic entities, a breakaway civilization, military craft, and alcohol. I don't actually believe it's all aliens. That's kind of crazy.
And I've been hearing that theory more and more that it's demons rather than aliens. It's gaining a lot of traction.
But why would it be? No. See, this is why demons would be literal demons from hell, I suppose, is the term that's being used in this instance, which would require it to be a completely supernatural.
Yeah, that's what people are suggesting. I'm not saying I believe it or not. It's just that's a theory that's gaining traction out there.
Wow. I'm sort of surprised by that.
Basically, it's like what was it? Like Lucifer translates to something
Lightbringer
of the air. Yeah, Lightbringer, and then there's something in the air. It was a different.
No, it doesn't.
I only heard that recently.
So yeah, no, it just means Lightbringer. First star in the sky. The morning is the morning star, if you will, is the Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I wish my memory was better right now. I just saw the video. I've never heard it before, but the guy was talking about there's one translation that brought it to something in the sky, and I'm blanking on it.
That's all right. Don't worry. That's interesting. I'll have to have a look into that myself. Or if you find it, send it to me at some point.
Okay, yeah. It was pretty recent on X.
Okay. So far, I know you've probably had a much more cursory skim than I have, and I've only had a cursory skim myself. Is there anything on there that makes you go, "Oh yeah, actually, you know what? This is definitely
no."
Oh, okay, he's gone. Daniel O'Connor, Catholic YouTuber. had been talking about UAPs as demons for years. Well, yeah, I always tended to think that Catholics were scared of everything, and therefore they believed everything because it scared them. Let's just have a check.
I think it's my cord. So if I disappear, just give me 1 second, and then I hit my mic again. It's taking me off every single time my mic is going or something. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not actually leaving.
It's okay, no problem. Yeah, it does a funny thing in the background there, but I don't really understand it. So no change there, eh? But yeah, yeah, as you were saying, was there anything that stood out to you that you thought, actually, yeah, this might well be, a thing?
Not really. It's all okay. These are some better quality videos now. It's like you're actually getting some military tech videos, but it's not like you can really make out, in 4K what it is.
That's my issue, actually.
Yeah.
So, I'm not a skeptical person, but I do like proof. Like, it's a big thing, and it's not like we've not had good cameras for a while. So for everything to be so blurry and look like it was filmed on a dog shit, it's really unacceptable.
I can defend that a little bit because I saw a craft once, okay, and I tried to get a picture with my phone, but the sun was shining straight on, so I couldn't see it, and I'm trying to capture the thing, and eventually I just gave up and tried to memorize what I saw. So it's like in the moment when you see something, you're grabbing for it. Sometimes it's pretty hard.
No, I can imagine. Don't get me wrong. It's more a case of these words that the military, I suppose, are pumping out via the government. They all look like they've been filmed on a dog tad. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, great.
It's specialized technology, though, because they're trying to look for heat sources and stuff so that they can pinpoint it. They're not trying to get, cinematography video. So, this would be high quality, but it's for a military purpose. So it's a totally different, set of cameras, right?
Fair enough, but that is their mistake. They should be using the type of cameras that J.J. Abrams would use.
Yeah,
and therefore, you know what I mean, with all the
we need some IMAX.
It'd be so good. You never know. Maybe the next bout that comes out, I'm sure there's going to be more than just two. And maybe the next bout that comes out, there'll be a much better quality again, because as you said, I do agree they are getting better in quality.
Yeah, I also think they're not totally released. He said they're trickling it out. It seems more and more like they're just trying to prepare people so they don't freak out. Probably one of the whole reasons why we don't know is the studies back, around the Roswell times, where they got a group of scientists and said, what happens to society if we release information about UFOs? And they're like, oh yeah, it's going to totally collapse. Everybody's going to freak out. Now I don't think anyone really cares. This news isn't even that much news. It's not getting real mainstream coverage.
Well, again, I would like to refer you to this statement by Mountains of Elysium. I like to think of him as an everyman in a lot of ways. So, if he's of the belief that it's demons and alcohol to make life easier, then if it suddenly comes out that, oh, by the way, they actually are real, and some of them are say extra dimensional. So therefore, you could go, oh, they are demons. I don't know. I think there might be a little bit of a freak out if it's not done properly. That said, I think most people are actually smart enough to accept the mathematical probabilities as they actually are. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe.
The extra dimensional seems to be one of the best cases for UFOs, simply because of space travel. It's so difficult to move through space, just from the size.
I had a conversation about this not very long ago. Occasionally, believe it or not, I have conversations in the outside world about high levels of physics. And there was a fellow that I used to really like. He passed away a couple of years ago, called Paul Leviet, and he did a lot of work to do with what him and what was his name, Nikola Tesla, would call the ether.
Yeah.
So therefore, meaning that you could potentially fly through space in the same way that you would see in like a science fantasy film where they go into hyperspace or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only way that I think it would not bother me if proven to be aliens, but I wouldn't contract my police. Well, good, and it shouldn't.
Yeah,
I think
that should either. Sorry, I talked over you. Go ahead.
That's all right. I can't remember where I was. I mean, as you say, space is so incredibly vast, and you'd have to do something like hyperspace to get from here to the nearest bloody star.
Oh, but what you're saying is that it shouldn't contradict your beliefs.
No, it shouldn't. That's the other thing. It shouldn't. Like, if you've got belief in any type of afterlife, which I think is a reasonable belief. I'm not an atheist. I have no issue with people not thinking the same way I do at all. But if you have a belief in that, you have a belief in a religious figure. Generally, some are better than others. But if you have belief in faith, then realistically, that shouldn't be at all interfered with the idea of alien life at all. It should just be
I think you mean a deity. It shouldn't. Alien life shouldn't change your idea of a deity or your religious.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not at all.
I never understood that argument. That's like, oh, this disproves all religion. Like, I mean, if it's an all-powerful God, who's to say they didn't make the other life? It's so simplified to just suggest that a creator can't create that and created the universe, didn't create other stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, if God, I'm going to get into theology here. If you're a divine, purposeful creator, would you not want to experience, or even if you're going to say it's like the universe itself trying to understand itself, that's absolutely fine. So we'll go down that route. Why would you not want various different life forms rather than just one? A massive, massive expanse. If you're a divine creator looking down on this, would you not want tons of different things, different beings, different forms of life on different levels, so that you've got like a lot to look at, or at the very least a lot to enjoy? I do think that it's somewhat silly to say, oh yeah, it's going to counteract the belief in a divine creator. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. That said, if you believe in the Jesusaurus Rex, then maybe, what I mean by that is I have no problem with, believe it or not, Christianity, but it's the type of Christian that believes that, what's the fucking thing called? The firmament. It's in the Bible, I think, where there is no universe. It's just, yeah.
But, okay, so here's my theory on this. Like, okay, so if it's the word of God, we'll assume it is. How do you explain space to someone, or the atmosphere, right? Well, the firmament could literally be the atmosphere. Like the way it's described sounds like the atmosphere and then space, right?
Interesting.
It's like you can't get out of it. Well, you'll die if you try, because you're leaving the atmosphere, you're leaving oxygen, you're leaving Earth. Everything you need is on the Earth in this little bubble. It's basically a freaking bubble,
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. That's an interesting point.
Yeah, it's
an incredibly interesting point.
Because there's no understanding of these things at the time. So how do you describe that to someone that wouldn't have any understanding of space and anything beyond the Earth? Like you'd simplify it. So, and use a metaphor. And so, like, I look at that as a metaphor. It's the same with the 6 days. Well, how do you define a day for a god?
Interesting. Yeah, no, I hadn't. That's a really good idea to suggest that the atmosphere in the magnetosphere could just be a metaphor. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah,
I'm just going to quickly.
That's the way I view it.
It makes sense, actually, and I think that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I believe God is all powerful. I asked Grok about 0-point energy and how much would be required to create our universe. Less ZPE and contained in a container smaller than a thimble. Okay. I don't really agree with that. Oh, disagree. Only certain Catholics. I wonder if that's to my point where I said that. What was it? Catholics are scared of everything, so therefore they believe in everything. I can't remember who told me that. I actually think it was a Catholic. It's like, yeah, we're scared of everything, so everything is real. It's like, oh, okay. Hopefully, it's to that point. There's actually a lot.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Have you read the book of? Oh, fucking hell! What was his name?
Enoch?
It was supposed to be. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Straight off. Yeah. You read this.
Oh, it like that through. So that's where like the whole more of the demons and stuff come into play, because then you got the Watchers, and then it sounds so much more like aliens would be demons when you start looking into that.
Yeah. Now let's go one further than that. So we'll keep that in mind. Have you read Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke?
No, I haven't read that.
Right. I don't really like him, I'll be honest with you, but this is actually quite an interesting book. The idea is aliens turn up on Earth, right? And they select one person to be like an ambassador, and he's the only one that can see them, because if anyone else sees them, they'll all freak out, right? So it becomes kind of obvious what's going on. Eventually, when he does see the alien, so he's giving out all this information, all this technology, and like how to change the world for the better. And eventually, he sees what the alien looks like, and he's like, "Oh shit, the best."
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think they made a movie with that, and then it's a literal demon.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. And then it turns out they all look like that. And then it turns out that they're actually just overseeing the global ascension of a planet. So it's to me, it was a bit like a sort of Jacob's ladder.
Yeah.
Are the devils really angels trying to free you from the earth? Is that maybe something that could be part of this whole thing, I wonder?
I mean, anything's possible at this point. Like, there's no way to explain what there is. So, it's all theories. And some of the alien stories sound pretty demonic,
Yeah. I laugh because they do, right? Yeah. There's some stuff that I read like fairly recently as well that sounds so horrendous and scarily like someone that required an exorcism, as I've, believe it or not, I've dealt with things like that in the past. That was quite terrifying too. So yeah, that's quite good. Back to my original question, very very quickly, because I'll be leaving in a minute or two. Are you going to be watching The Mandalorian and the thing?
Oh no, I don't care. I lost interest. Yeah. Yes, especially season 3. Oh god, I hated it so bad. I remember trying to do a video. I did like a review. I got halfway through the season. Did the review, and like I couldn't take it. I no longer care.
It was fine. It was fine. There was about 3 episodes that were very, very boring. But that's always been my scale.
It's just
I don't require writing. I just want stuff to happen.
Like Jack Black and Lizzo.
Before she went on the Ozempic.
Yeah, like after that, I'm out. I don't even know how you can look at that and go, "Oh yeah, it's fine." Like, oh god, it was painful. My head hurt.
Well, stuff happened. There was a fight in that one. There was it with a robot? Yeah, there was something to do with robots. I'm sure there was a fight. And I was like, okay.
I need more than just some pew pew like laser show. There's got to be a reason. That, when the show first started, those first 3 episodes were awesome. I wanted that writing.
Oh, and he's gone. I didn't do it. There he is.
Okay. Where was I? I wanted that writing to be consistent. And then they kind of lost the point. Grogu should have never been a mainstay figure. I know he was cute and everything, but it diminished the entire point of the first 3 episodes. Get this person to safety. Do
you know? Actually, I'll go one beyond that. If they were going to have it as a main character, that's fine. But it has to start talking and interacting a bit better than it does. The fact that it doesn't, and yet it can do X, Y, and Z, was extremely painful to watch at times.
Well, that's the second issue. You have to change how it grows. Like, there's no parrots out there that are going to stick around for like 40, 80 years while it stays a baby, changing diapers every day for 40, 80 years, whatever it is. Like, no. There's got to be a point. Make it grow fast, and then it slows down. It reaches maturity faster.
That's kind of what I was expecting. Believe it or not, the thing was going on the 3rd season, and it had all the flashbacks. I think, one flashback to when Anakin was tearing through all the kids. I was like, oh right, okay, so it's quite a long time ago. Surely by now it's going to start growing, and I just assumed, rightly or wrongly, but by some point it would grow a bit, and I was wrong.
Yeah, it's the biggest mistake. But I don't think they wanted to taint or screw up the image of Yoda in his later life. So they didn't want to have a new voice actor or anything like that.
Well, you can, because it's not the same. It's a different creature.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they were just kind of scared of showing that. Plus, all the merchandise they were selling.
Well, that only lasts so long.
I know.
And they could have had Vin Diesel voicing him. No, he's got a habit of doing that. Or my personal favourite, Tim Allen.
that'd be awesome. A little baby voice, some grizzled vocals.
I think that's the way. That's what they should have done. I think they made a mistake. They should have cast Tim Allen for partway through the 3rd season or whatever. But see, one of the reasons I'm actually going to give the film a go is I've never really listened to popular opinion. Very much my own man. If I think something's all right, I'll say so. If I think something's shit, I'll say so. And I've been umming and ahhing about it pretty well all week. Shall I watch it at some point? Shall I not? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean about going to the cinema. I might not do that. I might. I don't know. It depends if I'm really that bored. But I will watch it at some point, I think. And I'll probably give like a proper opinion on it. Oh. And I've heard some stuff. Some person said that too much went on. And I'm like, what kind of a fucking complaint's that? Like, of course, I want an action film to have too much going on. That's what a stupid argument. So that only makes me
it
think.
all depends on what they mean by that. Because like you can have an action movie with a lot happening, but it has a coherent story, so it makes sense. There's also action movies where it's just jumping plot points and lots of action, and that's like it's garbage to watch that. So
no, it isn't. We watched God knows how many after school specials that were exactly like that, and they were terrific.
That's a totally different thing.
Yeah. Well, is it though? See my point? But I know what you're saying. As long as there's some sort of coherent storyline, that's fine. But I would like to see just an absolute shit ton of things happening, because there's nothing worse than going to watch like an adventure. Oh, you are sick. There's nothing worse than go to watch an adventure film that's an action film.
I thought I just muted myself.
No, you didn't.
What? Oh, okay. So then my thing is, oh shit, it's not picking up my proper mic.
Oh, shit, that's fantastic.
Okay, over my mic. I must have sounded like garbage. Because I didn't want to blow my nose into my mic, so I muted it on this side. But apparently, it was running the wrong thing. Oh God, this freaking thing! You should have told me I sounded bad.
It's made my day. That has. It
probably sounds like I was a million miles away.
A little bit, but to be honest, that has actually made my day.
Oh.
Oh, I hope people enjoyed that. Oh, bless you. It's fine. Don't worry. Everyone gets ill.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm so leaving. Nobody wants to hear someone blowing their nose into a mic. I guess the mic on the camera that was there is far away, so it wouldn't be that bad. But
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. But to be honest, that's actually legit.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. Right. Well, on that terrible bombshell, I'm going to have to go and find. I think I'm going to have to go and find some beer. So thank you very much for popping on.
Yeah, no problem. It was worth it after that.
You soon. Oh, hell yeah.
We got to do some more alien talk. So I'm so ready to go through some of these videos. I think I sent you one where they actually shoot down some an unidentified object. You get to watch it blow up.
Funny enough. See, that's there you go. See, you've got it. You understand that I need action for things to be interesting. I had a quick look at that because, funny enough, it came out on one of the papers this morning in the UK, and I thought, what a load of fucking bollocks! Why are you putting that up? And then it turned out it was they had advanced. They got it off the website quicker, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I have kind of seen it, and I was like, oh, that's mental. Now that I know it's actually from there, I'm like, that is actually mental. It's like 2 F-18s, I think it was. They chase the thing down and shoot the shit out of it, and I was like, surely that's Russian. You know what I mean? Like, surely that's like a Russian. But if it's an alien thing, well, wow, why are they not making better shields?
So, yeah, that's okay. We got to save this for.
We will do. Don't worry.
Yeah, because there's definitely theories and all that.
Oh, absolutely. But we will save that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we will save that. And hopefully you'll be feeling better another time as well, because that'd be nice.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Right, I will see you soon. And everyone out there that may or may not have watched, I'm sure some people have, and I know some people have. Thank you very much. I'll see you again probably next week. And where's the button? Is it top right, isn't it? I think it is.